secure the Kelly.
Kelly's not landed yet.
We are live.
There was no pomp and circumstance this time.
Nope, straight to it.
Yeah, that's the way we work sometimes. You know, ladies have to get things done.
Yep. That's
And
what
I do use
bitches do.
loosely.
Bitches
I
get
feel
shit
like
done.
we're in Brady Bunch order this evening.
Yeah. Well, you can click and pick down there because you know more about what we're doing, Roxanne. I don't. This is just how it works. But let's see what we do. If we push buttons.
No, I like it. I'm just saying I'm not used to like more than two being on the screen.
There we go.
Yeah, that's cool. It gives
they
a little bit of gap. You know, we need our space. You know, it is when you put a bunch of women together.
Oh yeah.
Feral.
It's kind of
Feral
catty
cat.
when you get on top of each other. Yeah, just go stay in a dormitory for a little while. You'll find out. When I went to basic training for the prison, of course, we had ladies' dorms and male dorms. Our bathrooms looked like they were perfect for slasher movies. Tiles missing, that kind of thing. And it's like, they had like 4 or 5 stalls. So the door was open all the time. You're in the shower.
Mm-hmm.
And no way to secure. It's like, oh my gosh, what if one of those slashers come in? Nobody will ever know I disappeared until I don't show up for class tomorrow. Because the hoochies that I room with, they did all kinds of stuff, came in wee hours of the morning.
So, ooh, Peplin's here.
Pevlin.
Hello, sir.
Well, that was nice of him.
I know
nice.
he's got Lily in there too watching, so hi Lily. Hi,
He's got who?
Lily.
Lily's in there with them.
And now, of course, Foxy and Emily have both talked for an hour straight already today. So it's all on you, Nancy.
It was an hour and a half, Dee Dee. An hour and a half. Don't short me.
That's
what the people demanded.
Bougie's getting used to that solo stream, and she went long again, I guess.
I know. I
only got to pop in for a little while I was at work.
She gave me so many things I could have gone into, but it's like, I'm trying to be decent. And I was working on a video at the same time. Some of y'all could probably tell me why I had to do it the hard way. I transferred a bunch of files that I'd taken pictures of one of my tanks, and I sent them over by emails. And what it did, it threw some of them on Drive and all that kind of stuff. So they're not numbered like that JPG 18-letter digit on my phone, but they are once they arrive on the computer. And to try to find 4 out of 20, it took me 3 hours.
Oh, wow.
Some of them I never did find and figure it out because they started off so similar. It's just like, I just made it work. I just faked it.
I just look at the last 3 digits. Usually they're different.
But I was using that on the computer side, but they're not that way on my phone side.
Oh, yeah.
And they don't even tell me, they're kind of like in action on the phone. So there's probably a whole lot easier way to do it. And I should have just connected the line and dropped and dragged. But I thought, no, I'll do it this way because they were all like 3 to 4 seconds. So this should all go. No. So
it happens.
Nancy B had to be approved.
That's not what he said.
Well, we approve of Nancy. I am going to put YouTube on the side so I can see what's going on over there too. So how was your day, sister?
Wasn't bad. Busy day, but survived another one. I used ChatGPT for something actually useful today. I was telling them in the group chat that we had time for performance evaluations, and I always hate writing those, but I let ChatGPT make it all sound fancy for me, so it was much easier today. The one thing I found very useful for.
I use it for tank stuff all the time. Like for calculations and stuff with saltwater stuff. It just makes it a breeze. So yeah, it's smarter than me when it comes to that stuff. So it works.
Well,
And I
back in the day when I was still working, I had a supervisor who could not do reviews.
Mm-hmm.
And our reviews were like so simple, like they came to work on time. They didn't really ask them to be creative. They came to work on time, blah blah blah. They performed, and and named like one little thing that they did that was like barely above the minimum,
Mm-hmm.
and you were good. He couldn't do it. He would bring them to me, and he'd have to hide the fact he was bringing them to me because he wasn't allowed to. So I could do them for him.
I remember that for next year. I might just give you a call, Dee Dee. Hey, Dee Dee, tell me how to.
And
Just
since
send them
I
over
actually
right
probably
quick.
knew more about what was going on than he did, I probably did better for them.
Yeah.
And he always stayed in trouble because he just couldn't he couldn't do it, and he would put it off until it was like 3 weeks past due, and now they're getting ready to do an audit, and like he'd find me on the yard and pull me in a back office like, get in here and do this for me. Yeah. So and I don't miss those days. Yeah, we thought you were going to be late because you had to work and all that, but I was glad to see that you convinced them that there was more important things to do than working.
It's true.
Well, I misunderstood like bougie. I thought it was 8:30 Central tonight.
That's what I
and
thought.
I was supposed to get off at 5. And yesterday they asked me to cover for somebody that had something else going on. I was like, oh, that's fine. I can work till 7 because I don't have to be, that'll still get me home at 7:30, an hour before the stream anyway. And then I found out when Dee Dee said something last night. I was like, oh crap, I was off.
I didn't even catch it last night. Oops.
I just left half an hour early and all good.
Yeah.
But you central people think it's all about y'all's time zone anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it is. I spent the first 20 some years of my life in Eastern, but I've been converted now.
Yeah.
It all should be.
Yes.
It's not fair that I'm in the dark for 4 or 5 hours and Annette's kids are still outside playing in the sun. That part's not fair.
Yeah.
So,
But it is starting to get lighter outside sooner, so
yeah.
at least I've noticed that, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
I hate, waking up and it's still dark. I feel like you should still be sleeping.
Yeah.
Well, Foxy can probably tell us all about that
Yeah.
because y'all live in the dark half the year, don't you?
Basically, it feels like it.
Oh man, I hate that, and I hate to miss sunshine too.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's sunny, now I don't get out as much as I used to, but I like to have the opportunity to be able to if I so choose. So
Yeah.
But Emily, that tank of those discus fish, that was so pretty.
You liked it? I'm so frustrated with it because I've been trying to put more plants in it and make it more lush and green, because those yellow diamond discus are so they pop so much. But I'm annoyed with it right now. But thank you. I'm glad you like it.
But it shows well, not
Yeah.
covered with food and everything, but
Oh my
the whole
gosh.
part.
That was a freaking disaster. Ugh. But oh well. I'm glad it all worked out in the end. I think the last of I don't know, 3 or 4 different big water changes on the tank. So I think I got it all squared away.
Now,
Zen, are you still hearing scratching?
Oh, Zen here scratching?
She said, asked if somebody was tapping on their mic, and it may have been me because I was just trying to mute Nadine from barking and raising all kinds of crap, but I don't know if she was still hearing something.
Nadine is her name. I love that.
Nadine is her name.
I love that. I love it.
That's
so
a good old hillbilly name.
I like old people names for dogs, so I have Nadine and Jasper currently.
Okay. I can like it.
Yeah.
But Nadine's a little cray cray,
Just a smidge.
just a smidge.
I'm surprised you haven't heard my dogs. My wife hasn't come home yet, so I'm sure they'll make their presence known soon. But I try and mute my mic whenever that happens. It's just a mess. Nobody wants to hear that.
Hi, Shane. Little Shane butt there.
Oh.
Yeah,
He's been running.
I was
all-
determined to get on an actual computer tonight, but since I had to work and come running in on two wheels, I'm on my phone again. So if I have to tap the mic, it's actually on the phone screen. So
I've never streamed on my phone before. I just do it only from like a desktop situation.
It's not
I don't know.
fun.
It seems like it's a lot of, I don't know, more complicated on a phone.
Vertical, it's easier because you can read chat a lot easier. But if you're on the horizontal, you can only read like maybe half of a message or like one line of each message. And if you are
Yeah.
monetized to get a super, you can no longer read chat at all. So
Oh, wow.
it's really difficult on the phone because I've done a lot of lives when we're doing like traveling to Swap or over to PA or going like over the Mackinac Bridge. That was really cool. I live streamed that.
That
But
is cool.
it's not easy. It's not easy to read chat on.
yeah, I was trying to keep up on second phone, but then I look like I'm just like staring down. And
Okay, who's bougie now? Who has a second phone?
what's my work phone? It's not a very fancy
Sure,
phone.
sure.
I mean, if you don't roll with two phones, who are you?
Ooh, look at
I've
that.
got
Right.
Behind
four
the
in here, so you know I worked in the criminal element for a long time.
Dee Dee's probably got burner phones in every room of her house.
Uh-huh.
But you don't throw away phones because they make excellent camo studio cameras.
Mm.
That's
Ooh,
true
that's
too.
true.
So
Yeah.
that's what I'm doing with one of our old S10s is actually that's the camera that I'm using because you can
Nice.
on camo you can zoom in and all that, but if you use your
Mhm.
webcam, it's like here it is, you know, and that's how you can't do much with it.
Steven
Is
says
that
he
what
has a
you-
second phone for his sugar daddy. That's a little odd, but we do you, Steven.
Stephen, you must but tell people.
He's saying it right there in chat. So
You know, those sugar daddy phones have gotten a lot of people in a lot of trouble. Just saying, the sugar daddies
That's
and what do you call them?
Sugar
bunnies?
babies.
Sugar babies.
I would not know.
So, you know,
I'm glad I can inform you.
it's all fun until it's not. But you know, Foxy, last year Shane would not have laid on that floor nice and pretty like that.
Oh hell no, he would have want to be up in my lap or my hair or something.
Yep.
But this year he's gotten fat and lazy. He's so heavy. He needs to go on a diet with me. We need to shed some corks here.
Well, he probably weighs what Nancy's dog weighs. Except she can handle hers because it's big enough you can get a grip on. Where you've got a low gravity dog,
Oh
and then
yeah.
you got a low rider dog.
your hands.
But he's real broad. He has like a really big chest, so you try to pick him up and it's awkward. He's like a long,
Yeah.
heavy hot dog, and he has a really big, hard head. So when you start swinging that thing, we better watch your face because he will knock a tooth out if he's too close.
And look, and
I have
teeth
had a
don't
fat
belong
lip
to
with
back
due to
in.
dogs.
And,
But
and that
Shane,
part is true. We have to get somebody to call phones around here all the time.
But I like Shane to be about 28 pounds, and right now he's probably about 40-ish.
Oh
He's
my
had a
gosh.
Oh wow!
Winter.
I
What
think
was
maybe
Debbie do for a little
pushing 60.
Oh wow.
She's probably 55, 60 pounds, and then Jasper's like 90, 95.
Oh, wow.
That's a lot of dog.
That's a lot of dog.
So, sister, what day is your actual birthday?
Tomorrow,
Oh, you're a sweetheart baby.
I
Aw.
am, I guess.
That's pretty
But,
cool.
yeah.
Well, I'm not going to do it, but it would be really nice if somebody sang you happy birthday. I don't have all those cool things that Foxy has on her channel.
Yep, nope. Nose goes. I'm
Oh,
not doing it.
we get it here. Happy birthday to you and many more.
I mean, we could try to sing in sync, but with all our different internets, I don't know if it's gonna happen.
I don't think you want to hear me sing happy birthday. Like, that might ruin your birthday. So,
Especially with no music to
Yep.
disguise it.
oh,
can do
no
one
music.
square at a
No can
time.
do.
Do one square at a time. Like, it's your birthday.
Happy birthday.
Your turn, Emily.
Emily said no.
Happy birthday.
Day.
That's what we say.
Happy birthday.
To me.
Gosh,
got
And
the words right.
Annette, our snail sister in chat, her birthday is later this week as well.
yeah.
It's a couple days after mine.
So we will all be the same age?
We
Yeah,
will.
29.
Well,
Oh.
Dee Dee is 7 days older than I am, and I'm 3 days older than Annette. That's how
So I'm
math works.
29 years, 7 days ahead of you. Wow. It's something about to be said for birthdays, especially when you're above dirt.
Yes.
That part's always good.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not going to complain about it. You might have aches and pains and all that, but, at least I'm here.
Yep.
Yeah.
So the real question is, what was 9 months ago while you were made?
What was yours? What?
What
What
was
is
9
that?
months ago when all of you were made?
I still haven't. I can't hear you. I don't know why I'm having a hard time with that.
What would that be? September?
August.
August.
No, August is only
No,
6
it's
months.
not.
May.
May.
Yeah, April, May.
So you guys might.
Oh, you're talking about what your parents were doing like 9 months ago.
Yeah, you have to ask them. I wasn't a part of that, and I don't want to know the answer.
Well, you know the answer.
La 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 la.
Oh, you know. Yeah. Let's see. So being born in February. Well, May, they were probably going to the beach again and stuff because, we lived on the coast.
Mm-hmm.
But we were living in Pennsylvania at that time. So they might have come down to North Carolina to come back home for a vacation. And they probably were over in some sand dunes or even down a dirt road somewhere. Because there's lots of dirt roads where I grew up. That was like a teenage place to go. And then you could ride through and see who all was parking up and down the dirt roads. So then you had leverage on them.
Is that where you also got the dime bags?
Well, no, that would be at the fire department. No,
Right.
I've never bought any such thing, but I do remember hearing about
Sure,
nickel bag. And no, I always got free stuff. Like, I only tried it four or five times, maybe. I mean, it's like my career was short. But like what the one finger thingy, the two, they would say the two finger, we get two fingers or whatever. I don't even know what
That
it was.
is old school.
And I know that some people would put oregano in bags and try to sell it and stuff like that. So that was the days of innocence.
Yeah.
Well, the fire department I was out in the country. The fire department was the community place where there was actually a soda pop machine. That was the store. What you could get out of that machine, and they'd load it up, say on a Thursday. By Friday night, it's out for the whole week. And so you had to run and get your little drink out of there real quick because that was it. But that was the only place in town, in our little community that there was something to go to, and there was a little basketball court right beside it too. So that was it. That was it. We were in the daggone country.
Yeah, I would say so. Running out of soda. The horror.
Yeah. I mean, and like it was 7 miles to a convenience store in one direction. It was probably 12 to 15 in the other direction. So yeah, you didn't just run
DoorDash.
to the store, DoorDash. Gas was 34 cents a gallon.
That was really cheap.
Yeah. DoorDash was when you had to go potty and you just ran into somebody's house real quick because the doors were always unlocked. And you hollered, I got to use your bathroom. But we were related to everybody. So, yes, it was
Everybody
7
knows
miles
everybody.
uphill. And that's why old people live longer lives.
Because they had to go 7 miles uphill both ways.
And most of the time we were barefooted.
Oh, yeah.
Winter or summer, it did not matter.
Yeah. It is. I put in a little bow for Valentine's Day. I have so much hair, I didn't know what to do with it, so I turned it into a bow for tonight.
I noticed that earlier. I thought it was cute.
It looked
I
like
only
she had
have
a,
like 5 hairs, so I could not do that.
it looked like a Mickey Mouse thing for a little bit.
And I still have like a little bit left hanging down in the back, but I couldn't fit it all up there. I tried.
No, that's ding dong ditching.
Yeah.
We did that too. That was fun. Anything for entertainment. And well, now we can't do the 3 feet of snow, Nathan, because we didn't get snow. So that part would be a lie.
Well, we can't have that. No lying. No lying
Yes.
allowed.
Well, one year I walked every single day for one whole year. And if it was raining, I still walked my 5 miles. It didn't matter if it was cold, if it was hot, it did not matter. So I did it. It can be done. And it's just when you don't do it, it's because you choose not to do it. But there's nothing wrong with that either. So, we really liked the little naughty hashtags that was going around last night.
Oh, crevice?
But that was just some of them.
Oh.
That's where it started.
I might have mentioned that earlier.
It created its own life.
Yeah, it was like holes and crevices, crevices and holes, holes and holes.
Mhm.
Crevice with a hole. And sometimes that's good, sometimes it's bad. But you know what? I came up with some stupid little questions that I researched today and found on Pinterest or somewhere like that.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to ask you, Emily, first.
Okay. Oh, no.
What kind of music do you listen to while you're doing like work on your tanks and you don't want to listen to anybody talk, that you just need to be in a zone? What would you listen to?
If I need to be like in the zone, it's definitely like EDM, like the super bass heavy, like drowns everything else out type of music. I feel like that has a lot to do with like ADHD and just kind of like helping me focus. But I would rather do that and like be upbeat about it instead of like listening to some kind of like soothing classical music. That would just like make me not want to work on the tanks. So I'd fall asleep. So yeah, something really upbeat and loud and I don't know, rings in your ears almost.
I could see that because that beat would make you like, come back, come back, come back.
Yeah.
How about you, sister?
Well, not all classical music is like soothing and relaxing. There's some
Also true.
up-tempo classic stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like here lately, I've been listening to some of the stuff like I listened to like back in high school when I'm out like working outside. You weren't asked, Nadine. But I like the some kind of the fringe country stuff, not necessarily like your top 40 country, but your more singer-songwriter stuff, more Southern Rocky kind of things.
Mhm.
Sometimes I do like Mozart and listen to some classical stuff and kind of zone out with that. That's good when you're driving too, and you get tired of all the talk on the radio and all the interruptions and commercials and crap.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I like a variety of things.
Yeah. I like a variety.
Anything that's not like overly synthesized or rap. If it's got real musical instruments, real people, like I can deal with most any of that. I don't like the overly digitized stuff.
Oh man, you and I are like complete opposites then.
Yeah,
Oh man.
and we probably all four are going to be.
Oh no,
If
no
I think
country
about
for
you.
me.
Oh, for me? Well,
Yeah.
I am super, super eclectic. So there could be like 5 different genres on one playlist, but like I'll start with like the main playlist usually starts off with reggae, and then it evolves into like classic rock, and then like sometimes it swings up into metal or down into country, which I don't want, so I skip that because I'm not a fan of country. I can't stand it; hurts my ear holes.
Amen.
And then it'll just like gallivant all over the place, and then it ends up on oldies, and then like just all over the place. It's just all over the place, and that's what keeps me like going and like focus on what I'm doing is just the constant change of the genre. So you never can tell. It's gonna be fun. How about you, Dee?
Well, I'm a moody music person because it'll be with whoever I kind of have landed on and just like, oh my God, I love this. And so I will start usually with something like that, which would probably be along like Pentatonics. And my newest one is Boctave. Have you ever heard of them? Oh my God, they're just so pretty. It's a cappella, and it's just amazing how it's so pretty with no music, you know. And I do love music, but I might even like if it was to land on John Denver Country Road, the music from his music record and all was so great because I'll hear the music, not necessarily the words, and I don't hear lyrics as good. So I'll pick up a certain guitar or something, you know, and that'll be what creeps in there. And that's why I can't sing songs. I don't know the lyrics to most of them. It's like I've done it like 85,000 times because I don't hear the words. And sometimes that's good, sometimes it's bad. But I'm sure I could, if I was to try to sing along with any song in the last 50 years, I would sing a completely different couple words. And I think I'm correct, you know.
That should be a new game, Dee Dee's interpretation of songs.
I mean, I'm one of those, and you know, but I like that kind of music, and it don't matter. It might be like Over the Rainbow, and then it might be a Christmas. I have all kinds of music playing all year long. Whatever's on somebody's playlist, like if I like their channel, or if I just land on some YouTube channel that's got a playlist, and it's like I listen to one, and I just let it run, and unless it gets really bad. But I love jazz, and I love classical too. So if it goes in that branch, I'm okay with that too. But if I want to be energized, I'm going to go with like the Pentatonics, Boctave, something like that. But then if I'm just in here being quiet and, you know, just like watching shrimp swim or something, the classical and all that works great. So, and you think good with classical. And who would have thought that? Who would have thunk it? Yes. But that's see, we're in 4 different corners, and that's the way it works.
Oh yeah.
So
definitely.
Now, is there anybody here that can actually play musical instruments?
I'm not talented like that.
I can kind of like figure out melodies on the piano. It used to be better when I was younger. Not like I kind of lost that ability. But otherwise, no.
Yeah. I used to do the same. Of course, I played 1 year band in junior high, but that was horrible choice for me because I got assigned the clarinet and I had braces at the time, so that was a year of pain.
Oh my
and
God.
then I switched to chorus, and I was in chorus from 7th on through my senior year, and I would take a keyboard and I could plunk out because I sang alto, so I could plunk out my parts to get the harmony right for things, and I could do simple little chords and kind of read. I can read and then would plunk out whatever my notes were, but not just to say, oh, hey, listen to this, and you'd be like, twinkle, twinkle.
Well, this a lot of people have an ear for it, don't realize you do.
Yeah.
And
I wish I had that kind of talent. I have friends that just hear something once and they can play all the instruments and do all, and that's just disgusting to me. I wish I could do that.
It's a lot to it. I mean, I took piano lessons as a kid, didn't have a good teacher, and I didn't have a piano for years to practice on. So I would go to either the church or to one of our relatives and practice one time a week for like 10 minutes. So you don't get good that way. And she didn't care anyways because she read her newspaper while I was there, but she just wanted mom and daddy's check. But then in band, they made me go into band. Of course, I had to play the cornet because all the good instruments that I wanted were already accounted for. So, I wanted the flute, I wanted the saxophone, I would have even preferred the trumpet if I had to go there. Maybe even the clarinet, anything other than the cornet. But that's what I was stuck with, and I made the best of it. But as soon as I got out of elementary school, I didn't pursue it in high school because I just didn't want to do it. I didn't like it.
Yeah.
I just had to do as good as I could, and it was really awesome when we went to like the county school band thing. We do shows because we had like 7 people in our band, so it was like if there was a bad one in there, that's all you could hear while you were trying to play. But when you went there, it'd be like, oh my God, we actually do sound good, So that part was fun. And I hated piano recitals. I hated it with a passion. And some people got great ones, but they could really play. And she gave me, they turned out now to be decent pieces, but they were classical. And back then I didn't know, I thought classical music was old people music, And so I wasn't ever happy. I want to current, but I wouldn't say anything to her. I always just, yes, ma'am, whatever. So I wasn't.
I played in school. That feels like 50 years ago already. But I played the marching trombone in school for like 3 years. And I did chorus for like 6. And all the fancy choruses like regional and state. And,
well,
I don't remember the other one. I did a lot of those, but it was mostly singing, but piano, marching trombone, and a little bit of acoustic guitar, but not enough to like mean anything.
Oh yeah,
I always enjoyed the getting out of school part of chorus, because we would go do like tree lighting ceremonies, and we would go sing at the old folks home, and then one year we went down to Disney and we're part of their Christmas parade. They had junior highs and high schools go down and kind of march the Main Street parade there at the holidays. And we always, I grew up in Florida. We would always alternate between University of Florida in Gainesville and FSU in Tallahassee for our state championship. So we would, get to travel out there, and it was always fun.
Now, if I could sing, I would have done that. So I would have loved to have been able to sing. And it's like I was telling Butterfly just the other day, because she can sing. And she makes fun of me all the time. She's like, Dee Dee, you can't sing. I said, I like it. But I said, if I could sing, y'all would hear me singing all the time, because we used to have a girl at work when I worked at the first prison. She had one of them voices that was like she could have gone places, given the right opportunities, and she would just be way down in the office just singing, and it would just creep down the hallways, and it's like, oh my gosh, I wish I could do that. But that girl, if she opened her mouth, it was just like, it was almost like an angel, So kudos to anybody that can, and we have singers in this Fish Fam that we've seen sing. That I didn't really realize they could sing until the video came out, and that was Stephen, Jenna, Nanette, and and I always knew Stephen was talented because he's made so much stuff, but I had no idea that Jenna could sing because she's so quiet. Back then, she was very quiet. Now we all know Jenna every single week. We know Jenna, but who knew? Annette, Kelly. So, Kelly did backup for Steven's first video that I ever saw. And it's like, we didn't know who Kelly was. We'd seen her name, but nobody knew her personality. Oh my gosh, it's like people are talented in so many ways. It's because you put your hands in wet stuff all the time. That ability, there's got to be a connection somewhere. Somewhere. So, Roxanne, what's your favorite thing about where you live?
Favorite thing about where I live?
Yeah.
Brian.
I would have to agree with you there.
I really love how many little ponds and lakes and little wandering streams there are here. It is like it's so like a little fantasy land when you just look off into the trees. Driving anywhere here, there's just little puddles of life, and the little girl in me just wants to explore every single last one of them. It's probably like my most favorite thing, like feature wise. I want to play in all the waters.
Wow.
That's cool. That
Now I
is
know, Emily, you were talking about you would like to have a solarium where you are.
Oh yeah, like a sunroom like attached to the house. That would be great. I mean, I was trying to think of like what I like most about living here, and I'm just like, well, not a whole lot. I mean, like my family's here, and like, I mean, everything's really convenient because I live in the suburbs, so they're like right outside of Dallas. So everything's very convenient, and there's always something to do. But like, I would much rather live like up in the mountains somewhere. If I had my ideal situation, I would live somewhere uh, that's not completely flat like Texas is. But yeah, that's
So
what I
what
would
do you like
prefer.
about
Anyway.
Texas? Because you're like, okay, so what I would like about leaving here is
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I would leave if I could, but we are not also
what I like
fortunate.
about Texas is I have the option to leave if I want to.
Yes. Yeah. Lived here my whole life and I could move on.
Yeah.
But yeah.
How about you, sister?
Well, if you had asked me back when I was still in Florida, I would have sounded very much like Emily, all the flat land and just boringness. And my family is still down there. You know, that's the only reason I would go back is to visit them. And
Mhm.
but here I'm semi-country, not super out in the, not way far out, but I live between two farms and the beautiful picturesque barn across the street from me. The rolling hills. We do have seasons. It's not just 9 months of heat and humidity and pea soup outside. Although the seasons really got on my nerves a couple weeks ago when we didn't get above freezing for like 10 straight days. And trying to assess some of the outside tubs now. I think I've lost. Well, I have no surviving fish outside, but the two big tubs are good. So that's the expensive ones survived the ice, at least the structures did. But like it's a little, it's very different than how I grew up here.
Mm-hmm. And you have seasons.
It's very pretty. We do have seasons. We have all 4 seasons here.
That must be so nice. I wonder what that's like. I've never had them.
It is different. I did not have them as a kid either. See, I had that flat land and hot, stanky, humid air.
Hot or cold.
Yeah.
Well, now being born in Pennsylvania, I wouldn't want to live there anymore except for the summer. I'd have to have a summer house to even stay there. I would not stay up there in the wintertime. Too cold. And used to think, oh, if I could just live anywhere, it'd be to the bottom of Florida where it's hot. No, I can't do that either.
No.
When we go to Jacksonville in the 4th of July week, I can't stand it. It's so muggy.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody does everything outside and you're cooking from the bottom up. You can feel it just coming out the ground, and it's like, that's not fun either. I wouldn't mind going where the Piedmont area, a little bit of hill, little bit of, flat, but you see something. And like, I get excited when I go to Pennsylvania and see the countryside, the farm on the side of the hill, as they call it. And it's very pretty. It's, it does catch your eye, but it's like, oh, I bet that's hard to mow your grass. Now as an adult, do what now, Roxy?
Especially on the grade of the hill too, because some of those hills be cliffs,
Yeah. So
95 degrees. How you trimming that?
This is the first year we've had a fall in a long time. So it was really, really nice. And I hope we have a spring. But one thing I have found out, Nancy, from my tubs, my fish made it all winter during the hard part, and I would lose them in March. So
Huh.
That's
two,
weird.
2 years in a row, they've been making it through those really rough times. And then it's like, just when you think it's ready to start working on them, something would happen. And I don't know what it was. They lived through the ice in the tubs and everything. And it's like, I don't know, maybe it weakened them or something, but that happened to me twice. And so I'm not real crazy about keeping fish outside all winter because of that, even though I have. This year I drained everything because I moved everything, and that's the only reason they're empty. And what little fish that are still around are inside for right now. But yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do next year, because once I put them in there, I'm not going to catch them and bring them back in the house. I can't figure out what to do with stuff now, so
Yeah.
we'll see how it goes. So
I wonder what happened to him.
I don't know if maybe the die off from the plants or caused too much of them. I don't know, because I have lots of plants out there. Most of it's what is that, Elodia? And some of it could be Anacris. Even Java ferns made it outside and stayed alive. So even though I had ice in the tubs, so I don't know if it was just a few that made it, or if we were lucky enough that they all made it, which I don't count nothing. I just throw it out there when I need to get something out of here. I just throw it out there. But I do have, and I can't believe it because it was drained down to like this much, and the Nacaris or Lodi, whichever one is still in there, looked like it had to be dead. But that stuff still is looking like it's coming back green, and I can't believe it was only like 3 inches of water. So it was cold all the way around. And yes,
I don't think I would survive that.
I have boiled duckweed, it's stuck on something that you boil, and I swear the green leaf still was in there when you dumped the water out. I don't know.
Can't get rid of that
No,
stuff.
ice has killed my duckweed outside. I had my frog pond the first year I had, it's thick with duckweed, and the ice killed it. So I didn't have any the following year.
I think it
When
comes today.
you can get rid of it, but I've had to work on getting rid of it. So that part. Now I had crossed my fingers because there was something I wanted to do or say, and I forgot now why I crossed my fingers. So the moment's gone. Anything that y'all want to bring up, discuss? You want to talk about your bash or anything?
Well, I do have something, and it's a little bit late. Probably like 2 streams ago, Bougie wanted us to bring rocks, and I found a rock.
You brought the ugliest ass rock I've ever seen.
It's shiny. It's real smooth.
It's a nice rubber stone.
Did you steal that from a church parking lot?
No, I got it in a bag with several just like it at Walmart.
But I bet Hillstream Lotions would love it. Do you have any Hillstream Loaches?
I believe I still have 6. I got some at our fall swap. And I put them in my tank with the shiners and dace, because it's real high current and a temperate tank. It's just room temperature, and they've gotten quite big. They were itty bitty little things when I got them, because Jody was going to try to help. They're supposed to be gold somethings, and they were too small for her to positively ID at the time. So when they grew up, I was supposed to send more pictures, and I have not done that yet. That's false.
They like smooth round rocks, is all I can say. So they'll probably like that. So,
I know, Stephen. I know. Could have fooled me.
Country people, we do have to compromise sometimes. So it's entirely possible it could be in somebody's tank, a piece of asphalt.
I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't break down it.
I didn't know rock snob was it absolutely is a thing, ma'am.
I don't have to have a rock here this week. Normally I have something laying on the desk, but Matt made me feel so bad I cleaned off my desk. And now I got nothing to show for y'all. Nothing. So That he ruined that.
Moose.
Well, this is the closest thing I have to rocks. I have lots of rocks.
Those are rocks.
So I win.
Minerals.
Are they bougie enough?
Oh yeah, it's basically a tiara. It's definitely
Yeah.
bougie enough.
Yeah. Before I left to go back in the sea, I pulled it off.
Oh, yes,
No.
polished marble.
Well,
I wonder if that holds the algae well or not, or if it just slides off. I don't know.
oh me.
Hmm.
It has to be
We
jade or
get some
nothing.
fancy snobs in here.
Oh, I know. I know.
Yeah. I was really sad to hear about some of the tragedies, in between some of our fish fam. And
Oh yeah.
very
Yeah.
sorry, y'all. That was hard.
Yeah.
So,
That was unfortunate.
yep, they know. But we're going to go and try to do something, on a positive note, like add somebody's name to fishy list number 6. And that's sponsored by Nick at Propagation, Hard Water Propagation.
There we
So,
go.
Got to spit it out. Look, I haven't had anything to drink, and my teeth and lips are sticking together. I need a cup.
You didn't come prepared. You gotta
No.
have your beverage.
I could swig from the bottle, but I try not to do that. But I might have to resort to it. Lord, I got to figure out how to share on my own thing. Gee, Christ. Foxy's is so easy.
Friday the 13th, ladies' night, and Dee Dee's and drink straight from the bottle. Is that what I heard?
Yep, that's what I heard. I
Yeah,
heard it.
and it really could happen.
Pour myself
We
a
should
little-
have. We should have had a Galentine's drink ready. Can y'all see? I'm not sharing.
I
That's
got
what-
nothing. Oh, there we go.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to refresh one more time. And this is for entry number 28 on fishy list number 6. And you have 30 seconds to respond to get your name added to the list.
Good luck.
You can do.
See you, Luella. Congratulations.
Yeah.
The,
Spawn
Say
in
something.
chat. Hurry up. Hurry up. 27, 26.
You got it. I know she's here. Come
Oh, she
on.
has some good ones, some zingers on your show, Emily.
She did. I know.
I
She's
didn't know. I
always.
see you had it in her.
Oh yeah. Oh come on.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Does Thea leave us?
Asia. No.
Hurry!
No.
Two.
Let's do
Hey,
it!
she made it just in the nick of time.
Oh,
Time.
no.
But Aaron,
girl, you're cutting it close.
Congratulations.
She's adding some drama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drama and a little bit of ass sweat. Come on.
Let's see.
Hmm.
So if I remove, everybody else is still there, right?
Yep.
It should be.
I'm gonna
So
say
we're
yes.
going to spin it again.
Spin it again. Oh,
Benjamin Peters. Woo!
Benjamin. Donde estás?
I forget I have to go back to the other one to start the timer.
Giving Benjamin extra time.
Oh, there you are.
Here.
No.
Congratulations, Benji. He's here. You're number
But
20.
you have to click out of StreamYard and go back to Fish Fam link to actually push buttons. And I'm sitting here looking at it on the screen.
You just got too many jobs, Dee Dee.
Well, I'm an overachiever sometimes. Get nothing accomplished, but I say we can stop sharing that.
Yeah, he was fast with that one, Jennifer.
Mm-hmm.
Record the winner. That way we can close it. I guess.
No, Jenna, he got extra seconds on the clock
Oh, he-
instead of a point today.
Oh, he had plenty of time. It's all from, that's what happens when you deal with the old, slow host. It's just the way it goes. So, I could say I'm working with them with the delay in the internet. We can call it that. Because everybody was bitching and moaning about the delays. So now it's like, before when I just hit my little Stream Deck, I would be like,
Mhm.
it would say visual repeaters. I hit 30 seconds, and probably by the time Roxanne called his name out, it was halfway. The count was halfway over.
Mhm.
So this does give them a little bit more time, but I do that with everybody
A hair more time.
because I have to go in and out of different tabs.
Mhm.
So
I'm just glad it's you and not me.
Yeah.
I'd mess
Yeah.
it up.
oh, look, he would say that now because he just got his name on the list.
He's trying to do both, though. He's not wrong about
Nadine
that.
is very loving.
She is. She wanted to come to ladies' night as well.
You're a pretty
Well,
girl.
she does belong.
Oh. Now, is that the one you can't leave behind?
No, that's Jasper.
Okay.
Nadine, they're both a little special, but she's just like crazy. But she loves belly rubs, and she'll eventually get used to people. But Jasper, he just does not like strangers, and
Mm.
being at 90 pounds, you kind of have to be respectful of that.
You got to
Yeah.
work with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. I had a big dog, and look, he was so bad in the kennels. They told me not to bring him back. I said, well, because he tore open a chain link gate. I said, well, if I pay for the gates, and I don't even bother bringing him back. We don't want you to fix the thing or nothing. Just don't bring him.
Wow.
Oh,
So it's like, okay.
poor pup.
I see Dr. Anthony came in, and he don't know that he was a butt of a joke last night. I mean, he probably knows that from home life, but he didn't realize that it happened here too. But I'm trying to find where he was, which one he was last night.
Was he missing?
Let's see.
Because MIA.
I saw he did an Espanol stream with Jorge.
Yeah, he tries to show off, because he can do all that Spanish stuff. But let's see.
He only lives there. It's fine.
Yeah. So now he has some aspirations for some different type of glasses he can get because he sees what he can look like in them.
Oh yeah.
So we're here to help, Dr. Anthony.
Mhm.
And then to finish it off, I got a little chance to pick.
Kind of like cat eye.
I love these things.
You really showed him a lot of different nose options too, in addition to the glasses.
Hmm. I noticed that as well.
But of course, Nathan didn't even get his own. Nathan must not have been paying attention. He should have recognized his own face.
You snooze, you lose.
Yeah.
I knew that face right away. How did he not
You
know
did?
his own face?
Also, the hair on top.
Yeah. But the head did not look as conish as what Chattanooga Ed portrays it to be. I will give you that, Dr. Anthony. It's more roundy,
It's full of knowledge.
So, yeah.
So do you ladies have anything planned special for Valentine's Day tomorrow? Or are you doing the same old, same old?
Well, I'm going to try my very hardest to finagle a 50-gallon lowboy somehow tomorrow. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do it, but I need to bring it up to the significant other, and she needs to approve it. How that happens, I am not entirely sure yet, but that is on my top list of things to do. So wish me luck because I'm going to need it.
That's one of those things you come in like this and you're like,
Please.
You don't know if you should either look at the floor all the time or go ahead and make eye contact.
Like,
Yep.
"Hi, honey.
Yeah, it is. No. It's like I've thought of all the things and there's nothing that she wants that is of equivalent value as the tank because apparently we already have too many, which is false. But that's what she thinks. So I need to find I really need to I don't know, zone in or something. Thanks, Asia.
Yeah,
So
it's kind of
speaking
hard to
of
go
your
visit.
life and tanks, how's that new saltwater tank in her office going?
Girl, she just decided the other day, she was like, aren't you gonna stain it? I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Okay, first of all, my plan was to paint it white, okay? So I was gonna have to sand it down and paint it and everything. And I got the paint and I was ready to do it. And she goes, I don't want it to be white. Okay. And so I was like, all right, well then I'll just we'll just move it in the way that it is. And apparently that wasn't good enough either. So now it needs to be sanded and stained before we move it. So it's just the timeline is no longer applicable to my current situation because she gets what she wants. And I do what I'm told.
Well, staining probably doesn't seem as bougie to you as, like paint could be.
It doesn't. I had visions in my head of this nice white tank stand that was going to hide all the salt buildup whenever I spilled the salt water. I had a whole plan, and now it's just to shit.
Well, trust me, you don't have to spill the salt water. You're going to have the buildup. I don't care how careful you are, because it's going to appear everywhere on top of everything.
I'm ready for it, but I was just, doing her a favor, painting it white so it wouldn't bother her so much. But, beggars can't be choosers, apparently.
But they do have an off-white stain.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was going to go. I was going to go with a nice, respectable off-white. It wasn't going to be stark white in your face. That'd be too much. We can't have that. Plus, the walls are kind of like a grayish. It would have been too stark, I think. So it was going to be a nice off-white, a nice tasteful off-white. And no, not anymore. So now it's going to be a darker brown than it already is.
Oh.
So,
but Jenna does have a point.
What did Jenna say?
She says, send her to the Garden of Eden house for some context about how many aquariums there could be.
Mm-hmm.
She would, I would love to do that just to see her reaction. Just to see this, people live like this. I think it would not even compute. Her mind might explode. Just seeing that many tanks and that's confined of a space. I would love it. That'd be great. But I mean, that's a little much for me, but I get it. I totally get where they're going with it, but it would blow her mind. So
it blows my mind, and I love fish tanks.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't do it. I don't know how they do it. I just can't imagine. Mm-hmm. And I like the way Cinnamon thinks. She's got a little deviance
twice the size and say, okay, how about this one? Okay, that was my other concession, is that I have this row of 10-gallon tanks. I have 6 of them that I would be willing to part with for 1 50-gallon. So that's 60 gallons in exchange for 50, which is smaller.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah.
So yeah, that makes sense to me.
I mean, it's smaller this way too.
And it's smaller that way. Yeah, exactly.
So, and that's the best part, is that part, because that's so different than everything else she's looking at.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
exactly.
this one is different, and it's not
going in the fish room. She doesn't even have to look at it. She just ignore it, and But yeah.
Yeah. Well, I took something down. Oh, that's an idea.
write her a poem or a song. I could go for a poem. I mean, that would be bringing the English major back out, but
Well,
a song, I don't think she would want.
just saying,
Not from me.
I could volunteer Roxanne to put it to some music for you. Yes,
Sure.
she can do it like lickety split.
Oh man, Foxy is really good at that kind of stuff. But
Give me a couple of details on the genre you want, and Bob's your uncle. He'll be in your email. About
Yeah.
in about 20 minutes, we can make this happen. Stand
If I
outside
could
the
do
window
both
with a
eyes
boombox.
open at the same time, I could probably get it done in time. But I'm really tired, so I'm trying to.
And Lord knows we've done it on a live stream, which it took way a lot longer. But I mean, we have fun because everybody got to participate, in the
Mhm.
thing.
Do the math
Your
on the square
math.
footage of the outside of all the tanks you're taking down and explain that it's actually way less. I think I would just confound her with math at that point. If I could just memorize all the numbers, I'd be like, and then see, less is more.
I like Cinnamon's tactic. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
Go with a 200-gallon low boy,
Mm-hmm.
and like,
I'll show her what that looks like and be like, look, I just want this little one.
but I'll
right?
take this little teeny one. If that's okay. I'm willing to work with you.
I'm willing to make a sacrifice.
Yeah. Tony don't really say anything. He probably like, oh my God, here goes another one.
Mm-hmm.
But he doesn't really say anything about it. But it all has to be in here, pretty much.
Yeah, it has
I
to be.
did have something out there for a little while, but that was too much stress on me on trying to do the water changes and stuff. It's like in here, if I spill, I throw the towel down.
Yeah.
The floor got ruined from a hot water tank blowout one time, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm not doing any damage to the floor if I spill some water. But out there, I would mess up a cabinet, the flooring, and so it's like, oh my gosh, you have to be so extra careful. Even though I used to do it and didn't think about it, but now that I've got where I can be careless and still get by, it's easier.
Yeah.
So
yeah. I mean, it would help my case if I hadn't already taken up like the front half of the house with tanks. Like I've got them in my office, that's going to be in her office, and then I have the fish room. But she doesn't have to see it in the fish room. So like, out of sight, out of mind. It's just a little prick, like a one-time sting, and then she'll never have to see it again.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
You could say, oh, I would love this for the living room, but I would put this little one in my fish
But
tank.
you know what I'll do for you is I'll put it in my fish room. It would go great in the living room, but no, I'll save you that one and I'll put it in the fish room just for you.
See, Foxy has it the easiest.
Yeah. I do wonder what it would be like to have a significant other that was equally into fish or the hobby. It doesn't even have to be fish, just like the hobby in general as I am. I wonder what that's like.
That's how you get to TGOE houses.
Run out of room and have to sleep standing up. We're almost there.
We're almost there.
We get our axolotl rack on wheels.
It's
And
a cool rack though.
Around here.
look at that. So you can't tell that it's not a built into the system harder. You can if you struggle, but it's like last night she said, look at that. I'm looking like, what am I looking for? But when she got up and turned it around, it was like, oh my God.
The little gap of light right there, that's a wheel. That's a little. It's
I think
a
that's
little-
really cool.
It moves around really easy, and I don't suggest moving it when it's full unless like you're me and you flooded it because you don't put a container back and it's shooting at the wall. Then you can gently move it. Yeah, it's supposed to be foolproof, but I am Roxanne and I definitely fox things up. So
Yeah.
it's at the place.
Fox
But I
around and find out.
Exactly.
Well, I don't know what somebody was talking about. Oh, what she did, similar to what she did, she on a smaller scale, but she broke down 3 micro tanks and put up a new 10-gallon in her place. And
Yeah.
that's helped me too, Sia, because I had so many little teeny tiny tanks and water changes took forever, and
Mm-hmm.
now I have shrimp in with fish, and it's like I just hope And before I kept the shrimp separate. Now it's like I don't try to put them in tanks where like they're going to be targets, but
Mhm.
you know, everything's possible, you know,
Yeah.
anywhere. So now when I had the discus in that 40, I was worried about it because I have 24 karat golds in there. Like, hey, come and eat me because I'm shiny. But,
Yeah, and discus or cichlids, they'll nom on them.
well, these two cichlids are scaredy cats because they didn't want to come off the back glass.
Yeah.
I had to coax them out, like not be in here, coax them out.
Mhm.
Put the brine shrimp in there and let everything else eat almost all the food because it was hard to feed them. But they're now back in their tank. I just made a divider so that they
Mhm.
can live in there and not be beat up by the other fish. And maybe actually get some food in this tank because they couldn't get food in this one because the other ones wouldn't let them eat.
Mhm.
They did seem to grow while they were over there, though. 'Cause
Huh.
I would swear they
That's
were smaller when I put them in there, but you know,
Yeah.
they just feel that way. Could be in there with platinum rice fish.
Mhm.
So they look gigantic compared to that in the Cubate reservoir. So, you know, they look gigantic for that, even though they're small discus, way smaller than the other two. So,
Yeah.
but they do look like they're catching up. But since I put them in there, well, right now they're going to make a liar out of me. But I see one there. I can actually see part of it. And last night it hung out here the whole time I was streaming. And then when I got up, I guess I
That's
scared it.
progress.
So, yeah. Of course, they didn't get fed yet today, so that's probably why they're coming out.
Well, you know, you could get an auto feeder on there and then knock half the food in. They'd probably eat it then, don't you think?
Well, I feed them frozen foods most of the time.
Oh no,
They
I
eat
was
that
just messing with you.
Well, yeah, you could. I would probably do the same thing that you did
Yeah.
because I just did it the other day on the floor.
Mhm.
Because I had it in my hand, and I swear that the big jar, the big plastic jar, slipped right out of my hand, hit the top of the canister, fell bang, bang, bang. So it fell in all the crevices underneath my CO2 tank. It couldn't just fall on the floor out here where I could sweep it easy.
Yeah.
No, it had to get in all the crevices down there. So yeah, and it's like plus you lose a half a thing of food.
Mhm.
So, and I was like you, in a hurry.
Mhm.
You know, just going to do something real quick. I was just going to feed the salt tanks real quick, and you know, only have to do a little bit. But it's like, daggone if I didn't waste half my food. So,
Yep.
yeah, I get that, and I hate it. Because, you know,
Oh man.
it's not the end of the world, but still, you hate wasting
it's
stuff
still
now. It's on the
frustrating.
floor, and you'll never get it all up. It's like Annette's glitter when she used to send glitter.
Glitter
Yeah.
bomb.
You can be pulling that out of something for years and years and years. Even things that wasn't even in here when you put it on there.
Just like the confetti from the wedding, I'm still finding it everywhere. Those little paper hearts.
Yeah.
How did they follow me 1,000 miles back home and I'm still finding them months later?
It's like, it was your idea, so we're coming with you.
Yeah. It's kind of cute that just randomly one will pop up every now and again. I'm like, oh, but how? But this is weird.
Yeah. But that was a fun time. But now, sister, I got to tell you, we will not be coming to the bash. I thought we were going to be able to do it. And I even found out that the place where they were holding the convention, Lola could go.
Yeah.
But, you know, every vacation we've taken lately has been fish related. So
Fish related. Yeah,
I get in trouble for that too.
he said, if you want to go, you can go. But he knows I won't go by myself.
Yeah.
And of
I
course
think that's awfully narrow-minded of him. But
Ain't
I
it?
get it.
I mean, but I can understand because they don't do the things that, you know, like I like to do. So
Yeah.
me, I don't care if it's a mud hole. You know, if there's something to look at in there that's cool, I would like to look at it.
Mhm.
Well, that's what I'm looking most forward to about the bash. I don't really honestly care that much about the convention itself, but there are some folks that are coming in from other parts of the country that we only see online, and We want to go play in the creek and try to catch, little fish and collect and things like that. So I was talking to Jeff Kane the other night about how far he's willing to travel, because I know a really good spot, but it's like 3 hours away from where the convention's going to be. I don't really know much about that area because I live on the south side of closer to southern Kentucky than northern Kentucky, but we're gonna try to go scope some things out between now and then. But
that'll be cool.
That's the kind of hanging out with your friends and going playing in the creek is what I'm looking forward to.
That would have been the good part for me too. Take a picnic lunch, just chill. Yeah, I mean, you're right. So Rachel's going?
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Awesome. I didn't know that she was coming for sure. That's awesome.
She came to the Clash one year, so she made it happen.
I think that was 23, because I think she was there the year I was there last.
That you were there?
Yeah. Unless I dreamt it. I have very vivid dreams. And they're just crazies.
It was the year Sam Scales was there.
Yeah.
So I do remember that because he hung out with them. He brought his fishing pole with him. And he would go fishing.
He brings his fishing pole everywhere with him.
Yeah.
Wait, why can't Zen come? That is a bummer. She wanted to play in the creek and then see the Babes auction. The Babes auction is fun. You should definitely come for that. But why? Would you need a ride or something? I'm kind of on the way. You could just stop at my house and we'll carpool all the way up there.
No, that would be. I would like to be a fly on the wall for that conversation.
Yeah, I know she doesn't want to fly, so I was trying to tell her the same thing. Go back and pick up Emily, and y'all come on up and grab the peas on your way through that way, and y'all just kind of collect people as you roll on down the road.
The bus goes round and round. Yeah. Well, it's going to be fun, and I hope y'all get some footage of some of it, not all of it, because you don't want to. I'm sure there'll be some things going on that we don't want to see. Well, not that we don't want to see, but we might not should see. Just like things that happen at the Clash that we don't talk about. But they were fun. They were fun.
Yeah.
But let me ask you this, Nancy.
Yes, ma'am.
If you were arrested with no explanation, what would your friends and family assume you had done?
Oh, I already know.
They wouldn't believe it.
You go with the angel.
Due to endangered species. Huh, I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah, no. You just gotta know what you're pulling. You can't just take anything out of the creek. You gotta know what you got.
Nathan, there was some dancing on the table, but I was not involved in that. But it did happen.
I heard about that.
Dancing everywhere.
But I wasn't there. I was actually sitting in the lobby, I think, minding my business, for whatever reason.
Oh. Well, I suppose that's all right. I guess. If I have to.
Did I break them for going to the Clash, Sunny? I'm so sorry if I did that. That might be my fault.
Then remind him that the food is much better in Tennessee and Kentucky than it is in Pennsylvania.
For sure.
Area. I don't know why, but that little area does not have very good food for PA, and it's very expensive. Like where I grew up in PA, northeastern Pennsylvania, it's like basically New York, New Jersey blend food. It's all so very good. So I don't know what the hell happened down there, but north of town.
Well, that must be where my mother learned to cook, because it was salt and pepper. That was it. No onions.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And I was 40 before I learned how to cook with something besides salt and pepper.
It didn't sound like they even used salt and pepper around that area.
No.
Yourself.
It was like they tried to make everything as bland as oatmeal.
Yum.
I mean, it's okay. I mean, I can eat it. I didn't starve by any means,
It's one way
Yeah.
to live.
Brian and
but
I, for being there in 2023, we remembered where the good places were, and we just kept going back there. But like because it was the wedding, and I had a really nervous belly, like I was afraid to eat anything. So basically, what I lived off of while we were at the Clash was I kept going to Wendy's and getting a baked potato every day. And that's what I was eating is a baked potato every day, and that was the only thing that would sit well with me while I was there. But the pizza place that we got the pizza for the wedding is Sal's, and that was very good pizza. That was very close to New York style, like actual New York pizza. And I know a lot of people didn't like the Windmill. Someone said they got sick there, but that was another place that we really enjoyed when we went there in 2023, both Brian and I. That was one of our most favorite places. So I guess it's a toss-up on the day that you go to the Windmill. Those are like
yeah, I like the Windmill too. That year we went there.
yeah, nobody died that ate with us that night.
That night.
The place that we went to for your reception dinner, that was good.
Yeah, that was very good, but it was also very expensive. I would not ever like. That was like a one and done thing. Like it was good, but I'm not going back.
Well, to me, it wasn't no more expensive than a lot of the nicer dives around here, because we live on the coast and everybody thinks their fish plate should be $82.
Ugh.
But it's like it's expensive to go to a seafood restaurant when it's local. So you think it would be cheaper here than it would be anywhere else, but no, because it's seafood attached to it. They think they've got to charge like they do further away.
But it was a really cool environment. Like it was like a restaurant in an old style house. But it was a little bit nerve-wracking because when we first got there, they didn't have a ramp. It was not handicap accessible at all. But I did the stairs like all on my own. It was so that was a major concern because Brian and I pulled in and everyone's just standing on the front porch area like, can you do this?
We're not going in if we can't get you in.
Gosh darn
Yeah. And it was those little funky steps too, the concrete ones that are not like the normal step depth.
Yeah,
They're
it was
like
weird, but
tall
they were
and square, and it was like I could see a problem. Plus, it was raining.
Yeah, I've been taking PT for things like that. So
Everything was wet, and it was just waiting for something to happen. But it was a good time, and I got to sit next to Johnny, and so I got to actually, talk to Johnny, other than in the chat. So
there's one photo I took when we're all sitting at the table that it looks like the Last Supper, and Johnny is Jesus in the middle.
So, I don't know when he's moving to Iowa. So he hasn't moved yet, has he?
Nope.
No, I think
Not
he's
yet.
still trying to sell his house, but I don't know. I haven't heard from Chris either. Like, wasn't Chris supposed to move there a while ago?
I thought he bought a house.
Supposed to be in like August,
Yeah, that's
but
supposed to be.
that's a while ago.
But I haven't seen him around, so I don't know.
I mean, I know that Karen had a surgery scheduled for after the Clash. I don't know for exactly when after the Clash, but I know it was afterwards. But to be sure, that's over with by now, unless they couldn't do the surgery yet for some reason. So I don't know. It'll be cool when everybody gets settled, though, so we can see more, because Jody can't do everything by herself all the time.
No, she's got to be well past exhausted by now.
Because
Jody definitely needs some help.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Moving to Iowa.
Hi, Austin.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
I had no idea.
So, well,
Not-
hopefully, she's got that under wraps and on the mend. She was fun to hang with too.
Oh, she was a ball.
Yeah, she has a little Spitfire personality.
She's good
But
at that.
you know, we're all waiting, and I'm waiting for the weather to crack better for me
Mm.
because I've got some tanks that's kind of like just hanging around. I know I'm gonna put some pistos in one of them, and
Ooh.
I'm going to add some sort of new Corey to
Mhm.
my fend in. Some I don't know which one yet. I go back and forth and back and forth. And maybe by the time I can actually get the weather to work with me,
Mhm.
then maybe there'll be a different one that's like, okay, go to that one instead. But kind of looking forward to it, and because I don't have any tropical fish co in here. I have Jody's fish in here,
Yeah.
not tropical fish co.
Yeah.
Same here.
So now it's already February, and so Fishmas in July is technically around the corner.
That is so soon.
We have to start working on that pretty soon. I know we can't pretend it's not coming because it's going to knock us right upside the head. Be like, right here. So it's like, by the time you get over with that, then you start the real Christmas one, and it's like, bam, bam. And then it's like,
And the years just keep going faster and faster and faster, and it's crazy. Like
it does.
Fishmas in July, like 2 months later, it's Fishmas in July again.
It's
Mhm.
true. I mean,
It is true.
it is very quick anymore.
It is,
When
and
you
we
have two Christmases, they come quick.
and we have to
I
do a lot
know.
of back work for Fishmas.
And now that part is true because we do have two Christmases, so I guess it does come quick. It comes every 6 months,
Yeah.
Mhm.
basically. It's just the other one
Well-
requires lots and lots of plans.
Mhm. Yeah, and I feel like it comes up so soon, and there's only such a short window you have for shipping too. So, anyway,
Sorry, I'm just stepping over you, trying to be sneaky with it.
oh, you're fine.
Mystery Snail Guardians, congratulations, Snail Sister. You have 30 seconds to respond in chat.
Snail sister, where are you?
Snail sister.
She's probably already left us.
I wish she would come up with us some night.
Oh, that'd be so much
I
fun.
sent her the link and challenged her for her birthday stream to come join us.
Yeah, and see, now she usually gets her nails done for Christmas. I mean, her birthday. That's something
Yep.
she's been doing for years. But we could watch her get it done.
Oh,
And
come on.
3, 2, 1, 0.
Oh,
Yay, she's here.
Oh, wait.
She does
she's
that
here.
on purpose.
It's
Congratulations.
Gurkha.
You are number 17 on Fishy List number 7.
She's playing that ASEA game. Wait till the last second.
Oh man,
know,
she got
right?
me. She got me. I thought she didn't make it.
She's like,
Glad she did.
You, you thought she was deceased? You were
Oh,
she didn't
man.
make it at all, and
It was. I'm just glad she made it. That's.
let's see if the
all.
next one is still here.
I don't know. Who's here?
Sunny, 30 seconds. Let's go.
I like the way
she
you said
better
it.
be here.
Is this
I
for number
mean-
7 still?
She only commented like a minute ago.
Yeah. I hope she didn't comment and run to the toilet.
Well,
She probably did.
It does
Zen,
happen.
are you
It does
going?
happen sometimes.
Guess
Zen,
what?
Once you go, you gotta go.
Zen, you better get your ass in gear. Come on, 9 seconds.
Oh, is she playing that gonna hold on to the last second thing too?
Yeah,
No,
She's trying to give me a
Zen
heart attack.
responded. She
drama
already
queen.
responded. I can't click on her thing. It's annoying the crap out of me. She's right here, but I can't show it.
You already answered. I
Yes,
think not,
OMG.
ma'am. Oh, she did.
Oh,
I missed
okay.
it.
I didn't catch it though, but she was
Yeah.
there.
I don't either.
I think it must have like populated later. I don't know. That's
I was
weird.
Yeah, I did not
I didn't
see
know
it.
it.
So
Hear me.
I was staring at the comments.
Let's see. I know she answered right about the time that we rolled the wheel. Oh, she said, "Oh my God, she did do
Yeah,
it."
she said,
Seconds
OMG.
later.
But I trust what she said. But it's like, how did I miss it? Because I was focused on it too. But apparently, I missed it too. I guess we were excited.
Congrats.
close. Let's see.
Bunch of a-holes. Can
Hey,
you see
I was
me?
fighting
Can
for you.
you see
Nobody
me?
could hear me.
You must be John Cena.
Yeah.
No.
If we're an a-hole, then she's an egg crevice, okay?
An a crevice. What a fish fam insult.
Crevices and holes is like Crips and Bloods. Which one are you? Are you a crevice or are you a hole?
Oh, me.
I don't want to think what the gang signs would be for that.
What would you be? A crevice or a hole?
Oh man.
I would probably be a crotchety old crevice.
I don't want to do what I think the gang signs would be on here. But I got a couple of good ones in mind. Now the case of the giggles. Oh, I can't let that take off. I'll get out of hand. Okay.
Foxy, by any chance, do you have one of your stupid questions with you?
Let's see. Where's my notebook?
I'm more of a crevasse. Okay then.
Okay.
Yeah, she fancy like that.
Already
Yeah, talking about how solarium is too bougie, but crevasse is not. Bam.
Yeah, you don't want just an old basic old sunroom. I get that.
Yeah.
You
It
know,
needs-
a solarium,
Needs to
even if it
reflect
looks
my
the same.
character.
I
Yeah.
don't.
Wouldn't it be cool to have a room though with a nice little place to sit and all these green plants and the little this and that and all your little
Yes.
sinks over
Yeah.
here? And
100%.
wouldn't that be awesome?
Mm-hmm.
That'd be so lovely. And I don't have any questions. I don't know where I put my question book. I'm sorry.
Well, I have a question. The
Yep.
first one in the chat that answers it
Oh.
will get on fishy list number
Will
6.
this be stupid question or fishy list?
Well, no, I have a question right here.
Okay.
Oh.
And the first one that gets the response that I can see on the StreamYard chat will be number 30. What is bigger when it's upside down? Uh, yeah, a pair could be.
That it applies. Number 6. I see what you did there. I see that. You
Is that where you went with your little giggle in the ballpark?
Yeah.
That's not where I went.
More or less.
You know, it's it's just a way. I would have never guessed it. I would have come up with all the other things and probably couldn't have come up with anything. But I do have a question for Foxanne.
Oh no. I didn't do it.
You know, because you're a stickler for things.
Stickler.
If poison is past its expiration date, is it more poisonous or less poisonous?
Less poisonous. Loses its effectiveness.
I would agree.
But does it go bad and become more poison or about a different way?
It depends on its chemical makeup. It can go either way.
Something to think about it. I was just asking for a friend.
I like how
you
quick you were to answer that too.
Bring me back the chemistry and I'll let you know what's about to happen.
Respectable.
Because you never know, which one it could be.
True.
I'm slow at riddles too, Stephen. I have to be in the right frame of mind. Sometimes I'm like this, but if I've got my brain like right now, I'm geared toward clicking buttons and all. I can't answer a damn thing for anybody. So, but I want you to think about this because we all probably touch one here and there. If you rip a hole in a net, now it has fewer holes in it.
You're not wrong.
You know, we just take that stuff for granted. Shower thoughts.
If I rip a hole in a net, she has one extra hole in her.
Right?
And that probably has a lot of holes that we don't know about. She's probably a piercer. I wouldn't put
We
it
don't
past.
want to hear about your holes in that.
She might have her toes pierced because she does toe picks for Scott.
Oh,
So,
no.
and then she could put cute little sparkly. Oh, I don't know. Maybe she just does glitter toes. Maybe she don't have to have holes there.
You could just bedazzle them.
And no, I can't inhale, Steve. that was why my career in the other was so short. It wasn't. It's like could get with the program.
Bigfoot.
And see, the thing about this, I am sure that the Zen Ginger did not Google because she knows these kinds of things.
Mm-hmm.
She
Full of
knows her
random knowledge.
holes.
She doesn't Google on these trivia stuff. She knows this crap.
I wonder if Zenny knows this question. How many sphincters does the human body contain? It's not just one.
Oh shit.
Oh no. Isn't it 3? Hold on.
She's about to tell us.
Big Steve says there's 2.
Well, your butthole alone has 2. So,
Zen
you have
says
duodenum.
42.
and then you
No.
have like duodenum. I'm actually not sure, but I can think of 3 right off the bat.
Well, I know the obvious one, but that's the only one I can think of.
Well, that one actually has 2. There's an inner one and an outer one, so you don't always poop yourself.
The more you know.
The more you know.
So you have a grace period.
Sphincter Googling is
If you
not
get past one, you still got a chance to get there.
Live on the edge, Benji.
That might be why when your stomach gets in the tight, if you kind of like you're driving home, you push up against and you get off the seat. Maybe that's why it's locked into chamber number 2, and you can get there until you open the car door. Then it's it's like Katie barred the door.
According to Google, the human body contains over 60 different types of sphincters, ranging from
60?
major, well-known muscles to millions of microscopic precapillary sphincters. These circular muscles regulate the passage of substances such as food, urine, and blood throughout the body. So there's over 60 buttholes in our body.
No wonder some people are suck asses.
You're more butthole than you know.
Now, if Steve knew that without Googling, we might need to know a little bit more about Big Sexy.
Oh, goodness.
And
Sphincter
true.
Google.
Now, and if Steve did Google, guess what's going to be coming up on his Google stuff? The rest of the night.
There's a bunch of buttholes.
And you're always just one click away if you know you know.
Yeah. I would love to see that page. Emily,
Yes,
if
ma'am.
you could live in a tree house or a houseboat, which would you prefer?
A tree house or a houseboat?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, a tree house.
Now, why so?
I like I like things that are like being on things that are stable, and the water would be too much for me. I'd probably get sick, like seasick, with all the movement.
Well, what
So,
if it was like docked in, like up to a dock where it didn't really go? It was just like, like a stationary type.
Well, even if it was stationary, I feel like living on a boat would be so small versus living in a tree. You'd have all that extra space, and I need all that extra space for my tanks. I couldn't have very many tanks in a boat.
But you gotta drag those tanks up the tree.
They
How are
make
you ever gonna get a 200-gallon tank up there?
Pulley system.
pulleys. Yeah, I was about to say pulleys and manpower that I say help, please, and they'll come to my rescue. That's how it works.
How about you, sister?
I don't know. I would probably say tree as well. But if you're talking about tied to a dock and being accessible to, I don't want to be like stranded. Like, even on these big fancy cruise ships, if you're like out at sea and you are away from everything, I don't like that.
Right.
I like to be able to come and go and be on my, do my own thing. I don't want to be secluded somewhere.
I can get that too. How about you, Roxanne?
Can I have the treehouse with the houseboat attached?
A garage boat.
No, it's an or question.
I would choose a houseboat.
I too would choose the houseboat. Only because growing up on the shrimp boat, when sometimes the tows, the net was just pulling, we might drag for 2 hours. And of course, we had a car motor in that boat, so we had a big old motor box, and it would get warm because you're out there in the damp air, and you get on that motor box, and it was long enough that we could lay on it, even if you had to bend your knees up. The kids, all of us, would get on that box and take naps while we were waiting for the net to come up, and that rocking. That's the best sleep I think you can ever get, and that's like, I would just love to sleep on the water one more time. I would love it.
You need a water bed in the treehouse.
Huh?
Yeah.
You just need a water bed in the treehouse then.
I had a water bed for a long time.
I did too.
Loved it. Loved it. And of course, now you don't see them anymore, but that was some good sleeping right there. And right, ants climbing, all that stuff, bugs. Could you imagine having a water bug run across your leg at 2 o'clock in the morning?
No.
No.
Mm-mm. Nope. No, thank you.
So everybody's got their reasons why they would want to do it. And I don't like the heights either, Rachel. Now, it don't have to be a tall. Yes, I could go 40 feet in the air. Yeah, that I could do. And look at you. You have a boat. So now Stephen is wondering, does anybody know how many entrances the human body has?
Didn't Zen answer him though? No, never mind. Take it back.
Does that mean does that count what you consent to be an entrance, or is this like actual what they say? Is it called an entrance?
I don't know.
Anything's an entrance if you try hard enough.
This is Stephen's game.
If you have the right tool.
So he thinks there's 8 for a woman, 7 for a man. So, I don't know what he Googled, but it should be fun at the piece. Kelly might be there by now.
Oh, maybe.
Because she's supposed to be there this weekend.
I know her first flight got delayed, so she was probably going to miss her connecting. So I'm not sure if she's made it there yet or not.
Kelly should have known something was going to get delayed. Or lose her bag. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, because some people are more crafty, Stephen. So I'm sure almost everybody could give a different answer, and that would be right for them. Okay, let's see. Roxanne, what's your favorite binge watch right now?
Fry. Cups and cups of fry. Anyone want to join me on my next egg watch? But seriously, I have not been watching a lot of like TV things, but when they do start back up, I really love watching South Park, but it's not a binge. I'm just totally caught up on that. And Ghosts. It's on Paramount Plus. It's absolutely hilarious. I love that show so very much.
What's the name of it?
Ghosts.
Ghost. Like, ooh.
Mhm.
Yeah, like it's all these dead people. Like there's this mansion, and they all died on the property at different times throughout history. So there's like a Viking there and a Native American there that died like 1,500 years ago. But when the curse is when people die there, they get stuck there, and then there's a person that inherits the house, and she doesn't see ghosts at first, and one of them has the ability to slightly be able to move things. So he knocks a vase over, and she falls down the stairs and bumps her head, and then she can see all the ghosts. So now they annoy the hell out of her every day for the rest of her life. So it's a great show. I love it. It's funny.
I haven't seen that. And that's
Yes,
on Paramount Plus. I have that.
I have watched the UK version as well. I like the US one better though.
Okay.
Lost Park too.
How about you, Emily? Do you get to binge watch?
I don't really watch that much TV or like movies or anything like that, but like I've been binge listening to Reef Therapy like it's my job. Like I just pop it on in an ear and like go about my day just listening to what they're talking about.
Yeah.
And I feel like I've learned a lot from it, which is nice. But as far as like TV shows and stuff go, like that's not my wheelhouse. I say, babe, what do you want to watch? And she turns on a show and I'm like, okay, great. We'll watch that. She picks.
Uh-huh. How about you, sister?
I don't watch TV much. It's usually on for like noise, but there's really nothing that's I'm interested in currently.
Mm-hmm.
Watch same things on repeat or just have background noise.
Mm-hmm.
The
We do that
silence
a lot,
sound.
too.
Yeah.
Just sound. I was watching The Following, and even before season 1 ended, it's like, oh my God, how many more ways can they create this stuff, you know? So even though you kind of want to see how it ends, it's like, it's okay if I fall asleep through part of it. I'm not going to rewind.
Mm-hmm.
Like normally if it was something I really loved and I fell asleep and woke up and I was like, I missed 2 or 3 episodes, I'm going back to where I can remember. This is like, well, I'll just pick up from here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, it does have some interesting stuff, you know, as far as entertainment value, but it was like Dexter. You know, I enjoyed it. It was creepy,
I love binging Dexter.
but I before it was over, I was so glad. Like I was getting close to season 6 or something. It was like, oh my God, will it ever end? And now they've got another one. It's like I'm not even beginning. It's
Haven't
like,
they
okay.
had a couple? Because I was looking for the second one, and I saw like 2 other startups of some kind of Dexter something. So was there like 2 movies in between, or like 2 like mini somethings?
Well, he had a kid,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm assuming, and I might be wrong, but I'm assuming they're going to play that into like he inherited that same thought process. But I'm not going to watch it. Just ain't going to do it. Not going to do it. Now, Steven says it's actually good.
I've not watched it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take a gander at that. But I actually had to head on to here, ladies. It's time for me to take my night medicine. So
Okie doke.
leave, do that on time. But thank you so much for having me up for Valentine's Day.
Thank you. And
Hanging out with you ladies this evening. Happy belated
smooches.
Happy belated birthday, Miss Dee Dee. Happy early birthday, Miss Nancy. I hope you have
Thank
a fantastic birthday. You'll have a great Valentine's Day and enjoy the rest of your Galentine's Eve.
Galentine's Eve.
Yes. But thank you. Love you.
Love you.
Good night.
Good night.
But I think David's coming on at 10:30. I don't know if he's scheduled or not. I haven't checked. I didn't know we were going to go this long, but that's fine.
Yeah, I think he's coming on. I didn't see otherwise. Oh wait, you mean 9:30 Central?
9:30 Eastern. I mean 10:30 Eastern. Yeah,
Okay.
9:30 Central. Oh, he's on now. He went early because Steven wasn't
wow.
here. Okay.
Well,
Well
on
then,
him.
I know
You know,
he's not invited to ladies' night.
yeah, apparently not. But yeah, he normally will try to go up earlier too if Steven's not going to stream. So, and apparently he isn't like riveted on every word that I say. So he needs to do better,
That's
really.
just rude.
It really is.
Straight up rude.
Because we've talked about it everywhere, even Emily. So he's not paying attention to Emily either. He's just not paying attention right now.
No.
So
Now we're mad at him. We're mad. We're collectively angry at David.
till we listen to the bubbles. We don't have bubbles on this one.
That's the reason she's still here.
Because she has the good account. So yeah, this is the El Cheapo. I didn't load up. I have to load up stuff below, like what the green room is, to be able to play it every single week. And so I just didn't do it. Oh, that's okay. He's got to do something too. Oh my God.
Rico's here.
Whoa.
We were talking about all those weird people, Dexter and all that, and Rico Stan pops up.
Of course.
He's so excited to poop his pants.
Ooh. We should do a hashtag to go to Elfish. What should we say?
What could our hashtag be?
Crevice. Or hole. Whatever you prefer.
Well, I can't turn off the Guthrie news. Yeah, you're right. I've been watching that too, and it's terrible.
Right.
But they're finding videos of similar looking fellows that have been going from different houses for a while now. So they've probably been doing a lot of thefts. So, and just now getting caught where people's looking at their Ring cameras. They showed where this person was on somebody's porch in January. It's like weird. So they better be careful out there. You got to know where you're going anymore. So it's just
keep
sad.
your powder dry, folks.
Yeah. But yeah, I've been watching it too, and so I hope
I just
she
want to
comes
know
back.
what happens.
Oh my God. Look at her. She got off the stream to start that.
She got off the stream and on the bottle.
She didn't want to be sure. She knew she was going to turn red.
Yeah.
So she had to do it. But anyways, I hope it turns out okay for Miss Nancy. But Guthrie.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anything y'all want to say about the next week or so?
Oh, Jody promised to be on the stream next week, so that's exciting.
That
As
is
long as
exciting.
she's not sick. But that's all I got. That's all the news I've got.
Well, I hope everybody enjoys their Valentine's. Whether you, like Nathan said, they don't really celebrate it. They kind of celebrate it all along, and that's fine too. But I know a Valentine dropped off some like Reese cup little hearts earlier today.
Aww.
So I was like, okay. And my Valentine says he wants a chocolate cake with peanut butter. So I guess I have to do some baking.
Yeah.
So, but
Sounds like it.
Oh my God.
Bud Munch.
Well, and that's probably Jake. But if you have to holler for it, like if it's run out the yard, you might have some extra company. So be careful what you wish for. But anyways, thank you ladies for coming. I had fun, and it wasn't like this high volume type thing because I don't have the buttons to push and all that stuff. But enjoyed it, and
we have rock.
You did bring rock, and I brought a tiara. And Emily, what did you bring?
I'm so disappointed in you, Nancy. I just can't. You can't fathom the depths of disappointment that rock brought into my general atmosphere.
I thought that on the way home. I'm like, I have to find a very, very non-bougie rock for bougie when we go live tonight.
Worst.
Well, now, Zenny, would I have all the ingredients for that recipe? Probably not, maybe.
Ooh, that's a good question. Well, don't you need like chocolate and peanut butter and
Well,
flour?
you know,
Everything is better with
Zenny
chocolate and
makes
peanut
special
butter.
brownies,
I would agree with that.
and if I'd have done some pre-thinking about that thing, you know, he probably would have liked that. And I probably would have liked it too, because he better rush sleeping. Yeah, so you call your dog and neighbor comes over and punches you in the face.
Yeah. Sometimes it happens like that.
So, yeah.
But anyways, everybody enjoy your weekend. And I think Stephen, I don't know if Stephen's going to be back on Monday. You know, he's been goofing
No,
off a
because
lot. I know
I
he
don't think
said,
he's back until the following Friday because of Kelly traveling.
Oh,
okay,
yeah,
and Monday's a holiday too. So I think I saw that on something he said somewhere.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And so then, of course, Roxanne will be back on Thursday, you know, with her hot mess. And then
Mhm.
Friday, the fun and games will start all over.
Yep.
So, and of course, we got to come up with some more stupid questions, because everybody's got to answer a stupid question. Yep, next Friday. So, oh, not all of her recipes are special.
But your special's in.
She is special. She doesn't realize how special she is to most people.
It's
Because
true.
she does really.
She does a
She
lot.
comes around, because you know, I have actually been able to be with Zen at a place, and she does make the room seem special. I know it's kind of weird sounding, but you know, it's true. She just got to accept it. But we love for her to be
You know
around.
what, lady?
Maybe she'll come and join us some night. When that she could have her hair in the other corner, and me and her could kind of.
She could wear a ski mask. Just all we see is her eyes. Like Wilson on
Yeah,
Yeah.
but she's been on live streams, so
Or you talk about a
Oh.
ski mask and then cut holes for like big red ponytails or pink ponytails,
you could
like
even
real creepy like.
wouldn't that be cute?
technically wear sunglasses too. So we didn't even have to see you. And you could hide your voice. You know, they do that on like 2020. I'm sure we could figure it out.
She's
Yeah,
like
we have a
little
whole
digital
year,
voice
to
converter.
plan it. And you're right, she does. She does make a room sparkle.
Zen is
So.
very sparkly.
Mm-hmm.
Zen, you are the glitter of our hearts.
Oh, if we can do the heart.
Mhm.
But anyways, we're gonna go, and there's not going to be any pomp and circumstance for this either, because we're just going to say bye, and we're going to be gone like poof. You know,
Poof.
it's going to be over with in just a second.